my name is Yogini Steph. I hope you are well today. So today is day 13 of Halloween yoga. Today's theme, Cyclops. I know technically I have 3 eyes, but when I close my eyes, we're going to think that I have 1 eye. So keep that in mind for today's theme. Okay, let's start. Sitting up today, nice and tall, head over heart over pelvis. Rounding down through your seat bones, lifting up through the crown of your head, lifting up through the sideways, imagining you're resting your chin on a shelf. Gently closing your eyes if they're not there yet already. And just take your gaze to the space between your eyes, your third eye. Just really focusing on him. As you soften the skin on your face, unclench your jaw, let your tongue rest to the base of your mouth. Any thoughts of the outside world pop into your mind, just observe them and let them pass on by as you gaze between the space of your eyebrows. With each exhale you take, softening the skin on your body, softening your muscles, rooting yourself to the earth, nice and grounded, but nice and connected as we sit up tall, connected to the universe. Lengthening your inhales and exhales. Settling in, a few more breaths. Starting to wiggle the fingers and toes as we come back to our natural breath. Slowly blinking your eyes open. And throughout today's practice, we're going to constantly be aware of our third eye, the space between the eyebrows. Lovely. Okay, let's extend our legs out nice and long. Flexing your feet towards you, bringing your right leg in towards you, lifting up nice and tall. Let that knee flop out to the side, pushing your foot into your thigh. So think tree pose legs. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, we lift up and over. Hands landing wherever they want to land today. Feel free to take a deeper bend in your knee. Melting your chest towards your thigh. Crown of the head in the direction of our toes. Lovely, lifting yourself all the way up. Head comes up last. Bringing your knee in towards you. And extending our leg out nice and long. Reset, switching sides. Bringing your left knee in towards you. Letting the knee flop out to the side. Pushing your foot into your thigh. Again, thinking tree pose legs. Inhale, lifting ourselves up, maintaining that length in the spine. Exhale, lifting up and over. Hands landing wherever they want to land today. Don't force yourself to touch your toes. Just observing our bodies. Being aware of our third eye, the space between the eyebrows. And slowly lifting yourself all the way up. Head comes up last. Bringing your knee in towards you and extending it to the floor. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, lifting up and over. Hands landing wherever they want to land today. Again, feel free to take a deeper bend in your knees if you need to. Lengthening your lower back. Relaxing the crown of your head. Not yanking onto our feet. And slowly walking your hands all the way back. Head comes up last. Lovely. Coming onto all fours. Into our tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Fingers spread nice and wide. Lengthening your spine, gazing between your hands. Nice flat back. Drawing that belly button in and up. Bit of activation going on. Inhale, dropping your belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, pushing that away from you. And again, inhale, dropping the belly, chest up, chin up, tailbone up, looking up. Exhale, chin to chest, curl the spine, pushing that away from you. Keeping it going with your own breath. Shoulders away from the ears as we drop our belly. Few more rounds. One more cat-cow. And we'll meet in our neutral spine. Lovely. Dropping your elbows to where your hands were. Arms nice and parallel, fingers spread nice and wide. Walking those knees back. Hips over knees. And relaxing your forehead to the floor. Feel free to rock your third eye, your forehead side to side. I dare say I'm going to wipe my makeup onto the mat. Oh well, it'll come off. Don't worry, it washes off. It will get in my clothes as well. Oh well. And come into stillness. Lengthening that spine, feeling that back bend. If you've got any shoulder problems, feel free to widen your arms so we're in more of a heart to floor pose. Lovely. Pressing into our hands, lifting ourselves all the way up, coming straight onto your bellies, untucking our toes, elbows on your shoulders, gazing ahead, pushing into the pelvis, pushing into the tops of the feet, hands to the floor and just pulling the mat towards you. Gazing ahead, pull the mat towards you and push into the mat. If you feel a pinching sensation in your lower back, feel free to widen those legs or keep them where they are, up to you. Inhale here, exhale, gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, gazing over your left shoulder. Lovely, coming back to centre. Tucking your toes, pressing into your hands, pressing into your forearms. We're going to inhale, lifting up into our forearm plank. Drawing your belly button in and up, you've got this. Inhale, rising up, pushing into those heels. Lovely, switching those belly muscles on. Excellent, and hips up nice and high, walking those feet forwards. Into our dolphin pose, gazing between your legs, drawing your belly button in and up. Chest towards thighs. Feel free to invite a bit of movement. Lovely. Come into stillness. Options to lift the forearms straight into your down dog or drop the knees and come straight into your downward facing dog. Again, invite a bit of movement. Chest to thighs, pressing into your fingertips. Back of the knuckles, elbows the hands, nice and long in our spine. Gazing between your toes or in between your thighs. And come into stillness. Heels aim towards the floor, don't have to touch. Gazing towards the top of your mat. Walking towards the top of your mat. And coming into our forward fold. Feel free to take a deep bend in the knees. Maybe give it a sway, side side to side. Maybe hold on to the elbows, pressing your elbows into your hands, creating space across your scapula. Or maybe holding behind the knees. Give your head a little yes. Give it a little no. And come into stillness. Taking your awareness to your third eye, still. See if you can lift those hips up a bit higher. And releasing your hands to the earth. Pressing into your feet. Lifting yourself up vertebrae by vertebrae. Stacking the spine. Head comes up last. Rolling our shoulders back and down. Plugging everything into place. Standing either feet together. Feet hip distance apart. 10 toes forward, heels behind. Tilting your pelvis slightly forward, lifting up through our heart, lifting up through the crown of the head, and resting your chin on your little shelf. Rounding down through the back body, rounding down through the soles of the feet. In our mountain pose. Inhale, arms up to the sky, throw above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, hinging from the hips, forward fold. Relax, 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 relax. Kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, big step back with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Into our plank pose, lifting up through the thighs, switching those belly muscles on. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly. Untucking our toes, pushing into our pelvis, tops of our feet, elbows tucked in by our sides. Inhale, chest up, looking up, baby cobra, feather-like touching the fingers. Exhale, bring it down, tuck the toes, hips to heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Feel free to invite a bit of movement, drawing that belly button in and up, chest to thighs, hips up high, shoulders away from the ears. Come into stillness. Heels don't have to touch the floor, just aiming in that general direction. Feel free to bend the knees a little bit. Lovely, big step forward with your right foot, followed by your left foot. 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs. Flat back, looking ahead, shoulders away from our ears. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing up, big angel wings. Throw above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre. And by our sides, other side. Inhale, arms up to the sky, throw above our head. Exhale, forward fold. Relax, 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 relax. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, big step back with our left leg, followed by our right leg, into our plank pose. Inhale here, exhale, dropping our knees, chest, chin, belly, untuck the toes. Press into the pelvis, tops of the feet, elbows in by our sides. Inhale, chest up, looking up, baby cobra. Exhale, bring it down, tuck the toes. Hips to heels, lift the knees, downward facing dog. Breathing. Chest to thighs, hips up high. Gazing between our toes or in between our thighs. Loosen our neck, long in our spine. Lovely, big step forward with that left foot, followed by our right foot. 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, drawing your belly button in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweeping your arms up to the sky. Throw above our heads. Looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, bring it down through the centre. By our side. Sorry, just our little friend. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Throw above our head, looking up to our thumbs. Exhale, fold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs. Flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Big step back with our right foot, followed by our left foot. Into our plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping our knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untuck the toes. Inhale. Belly up, head up, chest up. Baby cobra. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, tucking your toes. Hips to your heels. Lift the knees. Downward facing dog. Maybe the heels touch the floor. Maybe they don't. Lovely, and taking a big step forward with our right foot, left heel lands, drawing that right hip crease back, knee over ankle, deep bend in that knee, inhale, rising all the way up, into our warrior one, relaxing those shoulders, back foot on a diagonal, or maybe slightly out depending on your hips, how you're built. Straightening those arms. Exhale, warrior two, T-shaped arms. Palms facing down, chest nice and open. Stretching in both directions. Flipping that front palm up to the sky. Inhale, bring it all the way up and overhead. Left hand, left leg. Maybe it sweeps behind. Lovely. Inhale, fingers up to the sky. Exhale, bringing it all the way down. Interlace your fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back and down. Straightening your arms. Really opening out our chest. Inhale here. Exhale, leading with our heart. Forward fold. Gazing towards that back leg. Maybe the arms come up and overhead. Bring your awareness to your third eye. Pushing into the outside edge of that back foot. Lovely. Leading with our knuckles. Inhale, rising all the way back up to our warrior one. Releasing the hands. Exhale, hands to the floor. Stepping it back. Plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Lovely. You can either come onto your knees or roll slightly forward onto your toes. Bending the elbows, bringing it nearly all the way down. Drop in. Inhale, rising up. Cobra, or lift the knees for cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Lovely. Breathing. Pressing into those fingertips. Bring your awareness to your third eye. In our Cyclops theme today. Lovely, big step forward with our right foot, followed by our left foot. 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs. Long in our spine, looking ahead. Belly button in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, standing up, sweeping the arms, big angel wings, prayer above our heads. And exhale, bring it down through the centre by our side. Same on the other side. Into, don't know why I tripped there. Into our mountain pose. Tilting that pelvis slightly forward, lifting up nice and tall. Inhale, arms up to the sky, prayer above our heads. Exhale, forward fold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, flat back, looking ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Big step back with our left leg, followed by our right leg. Into our plank pose. Again, you can drop into your knees, or we can roll slightly forward on our toes, bending at the elbows, bringing it part way down, untucking our toes. Inhale, rising up for our cobra. Or maybe knees up dog. Lovely. Exhale, tucking the toes, downward facing dog. Breathing. Press into the fingertips, back of the knuckles, L's of the hands. Distributing our weight evenly, so we're not putting our weight into our shoulders. Bringing it back, chest to thighs. Lovely. Big step forward with our left foot. Right foot drops. Drawing that left hip crease back. Inhale, rising up. Keeping our front knee bent. Warrior one. Straightening those arms. And exhale, open up warrior two. Still gazing left. Open up your heart. Projecting your third eye forward. Flipping your front palm up to the sky. Inhale, bring it all the way up and overhead. Gazing up to the sky. Right hand to right leg, or can reach round towards your inner left hip crease. Still keeping a bend in our front knee. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bringing it down. Interlace your fingers behind you. Whichever thumb was on top before is now underneath. So we're switching sides. We're evening our bodies out. Roll the shoulders back and down. Straightening your arms. Nice open proud chest. And exhale, leading with your chest. Bring it forward. Shoulders on the inside of the thighs. Relaxing your head. Gazing towards your back foot. Maybe the arms leave the body. Coming up and overhead. Pushing your weight. Or pressing in to the outside edge of that back foot. So we're distributing our weight evenly. Lovely. Leading with our knuckles. Rising all the way up. Release our hands to our warrior one. Exhale, hands coming all the way to the floor. Stepping it back into your plank pose. Lovely. You can either do half chaturanga or full chaturanga. Leaning slightly forward. Bending at the elbows. Untucking the toes. Inhale, up dog. Knees up for up dog. Knees down, cobra. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, tuck the toes, hips to heels, lift the knees. Downward facing dog. Breathing. Chest to thighs, hips up high, loose neck. Gazing between your thighs or in between your feet. And big step forward with our left foot, followed by our right foot. 10 toes forward, heels behind. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs, drawing your belly button in and up. Gazing ahead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press into our feet, standing up, big angel wings. For above your head. Exhale, bring it down through the centre. By our sides, lovely. And again. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. For above our head. Exhale, forward fold. Relax, 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 relax. Prayer kisses the floor. Inhale, hands to shins or thighs. Flat back, looking ahead. Shoulders away from the ears. Belly button in and up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor. Stepping or jumping back. Into your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, dropping your knees. Chest, chin, belly. Untucking your toes and sweeping your arms by your sides. Feel free to rock those hips side to side. And come into stillness. Lovely. We're going to lift our heads up, push into your pelvis. We're going to ping our right foot up. Reaching for that right foot with your right hand. Pinging up our left foot to the left hand. Lovely. Pressing into your feet, really pushing them away from you. Pressing into your pelvis. Inhale, chest up, head up. Maybe the knees come up as well. Lovely. Feel free to do half bow if this isn't available for you today. And just switch sides. Lovely. It's a bit strong on the shoulders. Projecting your third eye forward. Lovely. And exhale. Releasing down to the floor. Hands on the shoulders. Pushing ourselves back. Big toes toes together, knees mat distance apart. Lovely, and forehead down. Feel free to massage that forehead side to side. I think my makeup has nearly left. And coming to stillness. Pressing into your hands, walking those hands all the way back. Head coming up last. Taking our time. Lovely. Sweeping round. Coming on to nice and seated. Flexing your feet towards you. So our dynamic Paschimottanasana is very strong on your shoulders, a bit strong on your back, so if it's not right for you today, you can just stay in your forward fold, in your Paschimottanasana, or you can come straight onto your back, soles of the feet to the floor, like so. Whatever you're feeling today, go with it. I am your guide, I am not the dictator, as to say. Okay, so we're going to do a dynamic Paschimottanasana. So Paschimottanasana, go back, legs come up, and we keep it going. Sometimes, maybe, you can come into a plow pose. If this isn't for you, we'll do a demonstration, then we'll do it all together. So, inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, legs come up. Lovely. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Legs come up. Lovely. You can keep doing that. Taking your time, going at your own pace. And maybe you can build it up a little bit more. So we inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, legs come up. Lovely. Inhale. Exhale, like so. Keeping it going. Inhale. Where was I? Inhale. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, legs come up. Taking it back. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, forward fold. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Lovely. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, bringing it back. Alasana. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Halasana, or legs up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lovely. Sitting yourself all the way up. Soles of the feet to the floor. Coming onto your backs. Give yourself a nice big huddle. Feel free to sway side to side. Lovely. And coming to stillness. Arms by your sides, or cactus, or above your head, or maybe resting on your rib cage. Bringing both knees over to the right hand side, and maybe gazing over that opposite shoulder. Or up to the sky, or in the same direction as your knees. Gazing up to the sky, lifting your knees up through centre, all the way over to the other side, and gazing over the opposite shoulders, keeping both shoulder blades on the floor, The higher the knees, the higher the twist in the spine. The lower the knees, the lower the twist in the spine. Feel free to close the eyes. Gazing up to the sky, lifting yourself up through centre. Give yourself a nice big hug. Feel free to rock side to side. Lovely. And soles of the feet to the floor. Arms by our sides, palms facing up. Extending one leg. Then the other leg. If you have any lower back things going on, or this doesn't quite feel right, feel free to have the soles of the feet to the floor. Into your Shavasana, letting the effects of today's practice settle in. Starting to wiggle the fingers and toes, taking a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Circling the wrists and the ankles, taking a big stretch, or give yourself a nice hug. And rolling onto your favourite sides. Using your top arm to push you all the way up to a nice easy seat position. Meeting hands to prayer in front of heart centre. Pressing your hands together. Feel the connection between your hands, your connection with yourself, your intuition, your inner peace. Bringing our thumbs up to our third eye, space between the eyebrows. Feel free to join me in an Om. If not, you can listen and feel the vibrations in the room or in your earplugs. Or you can say it to yourself in your mind. Deep breath in for the Om. Om. And Namaste. Give yourself a big clap. Thank you so much for coming, and I will see you